What up, guys? So, we found some more damage to this. In the intercooler, we have a whole bunch of metal jammed up in here. So, I'm buying a new intercooler. I'm not taking that risk. I'll show you guys the video here. God. But yeah, now that you guys seen that, I'm not taking that risk of running that intercooler. So I am going to order a new one and have my buddy Alex weld all this stuff on the new one. And we have to probably make that pipe, or the one that goes on the edge over there, because it's pretty screwed up. I had to cut the piece off of the supercharger. So that's what all that metal is. That metal's not from that, but it's pretty beat up in there. We might be able to use it still. I don't know. It's up to him on what he wants to do. If he wants to remake it, I'll let him remake it. But yeah, we are gonna check. So I turned it on without the alternator belt. I had taken that off, and it's still making that noise. So it's something on the driver's side top end. So it might be like a rocker or something that's making the noise. So I need to check that. It was already making that noise before this happened, so it's definitely not something to do with this, but I still want to check what it is. So I'm going to check that out, and yeah, we'll see here. So we have it all opened up. I'm hoping it's just one of the tuning kit that's going bad. Something along that, along that line. Don't know though. Don't see any metal in here, which that's a good thing. But, yep, time to take off the rockers and check every one, make sure the bearings aren't bad, and then if that's not the problem, then it's probably going to be a lifter. And if that's the problem, that means the heads are coming off, and definitely don't want to do that. So I put it all back together. Everything seems fine with the rockers. They all are smooth. I don't know, it might be something internal in the motor. The only other pulley I have hooked up are these two. But it sounds like it's up here, so I don't know. Start again, see what happens, and go from there. All coming out of this side. Pressure and everything is good. But that noise it's making is bothering me. I think it might be a lifter. It's the only thing I could guess, really. So since we have parts to order, I have to order a new intercooler. Definitely not going to run that thing. Have my buddy Alex do what he does and see what he wants to do with it. I think it's a lifter because it started to go away after it started getting warm. So I'm going to stick it on the trailer, stick it in the backyard so it's out of my way. And I don't know. Possibly, I might just put it in the backyard without even putting it on the trailer. I like to put it on the trailer because I don't want the mice getting in there and ruining my seats or anything. But I might just stick it in the backyard for now. Put tape on the intake manifold so nothing gets in there. I don't think really anything will be able to get in there, but don't want nothing to get in there. And hopefully nothing gets in the car. And there's field mice back there, and the cats tend to get it, but the whole back half is open, and it goes inside. So gonna stick the Camaro in the garage and start on that. Get some stuff done on that. And probably starts cleaning some weeds out here. But yeah, I have to wait on parts. I have to wait on the supercharger to come back from Vortec. So there's nothing I can really do with it, so might as well just let it sit back there and let it be, you know? Where are you going? Look up there, make sure you know where you're going. Scrape a little bit, you ready? Seems to go away after a while. That's a good thing. I think it's just been sitting so long, it hasn't really been ran till where it's warmed up, so you can't really tell. But this is where it's gonna sit. It's gonna sit out here for a while. I'm just gonna cover it up. I was gonna put it on the trailer, but what if I need the trailer, you know? So like I said, for the GTO, I think it's gonna be a bad lifter. Once it started to warm up, the noise went away. I'm gonna try it out a couple of times, see if it just will stay away, you know, if the noise stays away. If it keeps coming back just as loud, I'm gonna pull the head and change the lifter. Shout out to Holly for that dope poster. They had it at LS Fest, so I had to get it for the garage. But now I gotta clean up all this mess, and we're gonna put that thing in the garage and see what we do with it, as well as all this mess over here too. Got quite a big mess in here, and it sucks when I do because I can't move really anything around in here. So stick these batteries in my container, stick all that stuff in the container for all the weeds. I need to start spraying all that crap. Clean up all these dirty rags, and yeah, stuff that I don't need, put it in the container, and so I can actually work in here. So the garage is a little cleaner than it was. Got some stuff off of the ute. Still got some more things to clean off of there. Take that thing to my dad's shop. Get the Camaro in here. And yeah, we got some stuff coming for the Camaro. So you guys can see here. Got some stuff soaking in there. And hopefully get that thing chopping and sounding good. We'll see how it goes though. Show you guys what this thing sounds like right now. It is a completely stock LS7. It's a stock LS7 with just injectors, E85, and long tubes. So we have a GP tuning cam and a GP tuning cam, Johnson lifters, ARP head bolts, and some West Coast cylinder heads. So we're gonna get this thing going and see what it sounds like next, right? I'll show you guys the process of doing all the cam. And so yeah, for this thing, I don't want to do anything too crazy. I had bought a low oil pressure LS7 with heads and cam. So I'm going to use it on this. Everything, inspected all the cam and everything looks fine. This motor has about 2,000, maybe 2,500 miles since I bought it from GM. So we're going to throw the heads and cam on there, possibly an intake manifold, and see what it sounds like, and also see what it does, you know. Be cool to see how much power it makes on an NA setup. And yeah, this was just a little short video to show you guys kind of what I got going on and what I have going on, and pretty much just, you know, what I'm about to do on these cars. So the GTO is going to be sitting for a while. I set it in the backyard, covered it. I'm going to leave it back there for a bit. I need to order parts. I need to order 2 new fuel pumps. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to tune it. After I do the new fuel pumps, I have to do the new fuel pressure regulator, new intercooler, and I also have to wait on the supercharger to come back. So once I do all that, I'll get back to that car. But my main priority right now is to do the heads and cam on this. I need to get started on the ute. So once the motor gets here for the ute, we're going to like really try to get it running. Might supercharge that as well. But I'm not 100% too worried about supercharging it. I just want to get it running. If I can get it running, then I want to work on the suspension. I want to shorten the rear control arm a bit so I could fit a 335 back here and possibly also tub it. I'm waiting to hear back from Showtime. Once he gets back to me and lets me know what we can do with that. The angle kit from the GTO is going to go on this, as well as some of the parts from the GTO, and the GTO is getting a new angle kit. So if I can have him send me the tubular subframe, the little tubs for this, I can have somebody shorten the axles, shorten the rear control arm, and I can get a bigger tire in the back, get it running, because all I really need is the motor. Get it running, do the fuel setup, finish the wiring, and possibly order the seats from Australia. I was going to do that this week, but all the GTO stuff's going on, so I also want to make sure I take care of that first. The car will sit for a couple months. It's not going to sit forever. I posted, you know, RIP GTO, so everybody was like, no. But yeah, it's going to sit for a couple months. And I'm going to be driving this a little more. And the Camaro outside, I had posted it up for sale because I had found a right-hand drive Chevy SS, and I was like, you know what? That would be dope to have. But it didn't sell. That's that. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay tuned to the new video. Hopefully it'll be this thing chopping on the next video. But we'll see. See you guys soon.